So student, today we are going to read complete revision of the control and coordination. Okay. Look, first we have to know what is known as the control and what is known as the coordination. Okay. Look student, first we have to know quick revision. First we have to know what is known as the control and what is known as the coordination. Listen carefully. Control means, suppose you are reading in a school. In that school there are so many departments. Okay. So many department different work are going on. Okay. And they have a coordinator or principal or HM, any administrator, coordinate the work of different department. This is known as the coordination. Understand? In your school there are the sports department, science department, library department, and transport department. There are a coordinator who coordinate the different system. This is known as the coordination. Then if we compare this thing in our body also different kinds of system like the digestive system, excretory system, respiratory system. So in our body we have a particular system which coordinate the different kinds of system. This is known as the coordination. Am I clear? And control, suppose now temperature is so hot and stimuli coming from outside in your skin. How you control your body along with the external environment? Yes. So understand what is called control. Then we go to the first in this chapter, first you have to remember what is called as the stimuli. Stimuli means it is come from the environment. You know the changes in the environment. What is stimuli? Stimuli is the changes in the environment to which living organism response are called stimuli. Any kinds of changes in the environment. Suppose now temperature is increased so much. So this is the changes. Okay, this is the stimuli that will come to our body. Yes or no? Which is come to our body, any kinds of changes, and we will respond. This is known as the stimuli. Understand? Yes or no? Then you know, example like heat, cold, sound, smell, taste, touch, and this. Then you know, living organism responds to stimuli in form of the body movement. Then we will look about what is known as the coordination. For a proper response to a stimuli, many organisms in the body should work together. Okay? For the proper response to the stimulus, many organs in the body should work together. The working together of various organs in an organism to produce particular response to the stimuli is called coordination. Suppose any stimuli come. Suppose there have lots of hits come. So it is received by the receptor present in your skin. Suppose you are going to a way, there are so much sound is come. This is sound. So that is received by your ear, and that will go to your brain by the sensory neuron. Then your brain produces a response, and this response giving to your muscle, so that you will go ahead from this position. Okay? So here muscular system also perform a function. Respiratory system also perform the function. When you are running, getting the oxygen. Okay. Coordination in animals. Okay. Coordination in animals. In this portion you have to remember 3 types of receptor that will come in the exam. 3 types of receptor. What are the 3 types of receptor? Photoreceptor, it is present in your eyes. Then photoreceptor, it is present in your ear, and olfactory receptor, it is present in your olfactory is related to the smell, and gustatory receptor it is present in your gustatory tongue, olfactory nose. Then tango receptor it is present in the skin. Tango receptor it is present in the skin. Then effector means muscle. Effector means muscle. Simple thing is that suppose this is your skin to sensory neuron in the skin have which receptor? Tango receptor. In the skin have the tango receptor, yes or no? In your skin suppose any heat come, okay, then tango receptor, listen carefully, tango receptor receive the stimuli, and this stimuli will send to the central nervous system by the sensory neuron. There have no one nerve, so many nerves are joined and form. You look. Clear? Then here come. This is the CNS. Okay. Then CNS produce a response. CNS produce the response, and this response will go to the CNS to CNS. There are the little nerves which connect the sensory area and motor area. Here this is the sensory area, and from where motor neuron is start. This is known as the motor area, and this motor neuron carry the signal to the which thing? To the muscles. This is known as the. Am I clear? So sensory neuron carry the stimuli to the CNS. In the CNS there are the little neuron which connect the sensory area and motor area. Okay, and send the response to the effector. Effector is the muscle and gland. Okay, suppose you are getting the smell of the gupchup, है ना? Then what's happened? Salivation take place, yes or no? Then this smell go from which receptor? Olfactory receptor. The smell of the imli go to your brain, then imli give the signal, give the response to your gland. Which gland? Salivary gland. Am I clear now? Then you look. So you learn everything. Effector, sensory nerve, motor nerve. Okay. Then you have to know about the nerve cell. Here you look a nerve cell. Here you have a nerve cell. Quickly you look. Nerve cell having the three parts. Nerve cell it is the unit of nervous system. Okay. Nerve cell having three parts. This is known as the cell body or cyton. Cell body. It is also known as the cyton. This is known as the dendrite. And this.
So what is the name of the node?
Node and internode.
Cell body and dendrite.
क्या है बेटा?
Between the dendrite and cell body. Node.
In that side. Node of Lankier. This thing I am telling.
There. Between the cell body and dendrite.
Between the cell body
And dendrite.
dendrite कहाँ?
So I'm asking this node. This is something called dendrite.
This is the cell body.
Node. That the name of that node where they both are joined.
Oh, where the dendrite are joined with the cell body. Actually, it is you look. That is the what is dendrite? It is the extension of the cytoplasm. There is no name. Okay, it is the extension of cytoplasm. If I draw here, you look. This is the cell wall. This is the cell wall. This is the cell wall. Okay, this is the cell wall. This cell wall is extending. This cytoplasm is extending. Okay? Then you know dendrite is the extension of the cell body. Then what's happened? It receives the stimuli and carry the stimuli to the cell body. Then the long extension is known as the axon. Okay? And which stimuli come from receptor? In that side having the receptor or any other neuron. Dendrite get the stimuli from any other neuron or from the receptors. Yes or no? So this stimuli come first to the cell body. Yes or no? Then this will go to the distal part of the body by the distal part of the cell body by the axon, and this is known as the axon terminal. Okay, or nerve ending. That is also known as the nerve ending. This is also known as the nerve ending. Then you know in axon you have to learn 2 or 3 things. You will not able to understand. No? In axon there have a particular cell. What's the name of this cell? You know? Swan cell. In the axon there have a particular cell. I am drawing here. This cell is known as the swan cell. This swan cell releases the fatty layer. Okay. You look. There have a fatty layer. But there have a gap. This gap of the fatty layer is known as the neurogranula. And this cell, what I am drawing here, this cell is known as the swan cell. Okay? Clear? So function also in the, this is the nucleus. Here have the granular structure. This is known as the basal granules. Okay? In the cytoplasm there have the granules. Here. This is the nerve ending. Or axon terminal. Clear? So stimuli will go distal part of the cell. There are another neuron. Look. Here are another neuron. If I draw this structure quickly, look. I create a figure. Actually, this structure is very important. This is the quick diagram I draw. This is the axon terminal. This is the dendrite, student. Okay. From here, another neuron will start. From here. Yes or no? And this is the again axon terminal. This is again axon terminal. Okay? And again from here another neuron will start. So student, you look. Suppose there are the receptor. Okay, it receives the stimuli, and this stimuli will go to the CNS. So this nerve is the sensory neuron. This system is known as the sensory neuron, which take the stimuli from the environment and carry it to the CNS. So student, you look, there have a gap. This gap is known as the synapse. That is very, very important. The junction or gap between axon and dendrite of the next neuron is known as the sinus. Okay? Clear?
Sinus.
When you are a student, this is the very prominent diagram of the neuron. This is known as the myelin sheath. This fatty layer which is released by the swan cell is known as the myelin sheath. This is known as the myelin is known as the myelins. Okay, clear?